Guys, morning. Hope you're all doing well. The world. Some crazy stuff going off in the world at the minute. And we're seeing it. And we're all seeing it. And we're pretending it's not happening and we're carrying on. Okay? Bushfires. We've got some big bushfires going off. Floods. Droughts. Stars are doing strange things, guys. Alright? Which is not a good sign. Not on my theory, because if we did all start together and we're all linked, everything, the universe, everything, and this is us, if stars start doing funny things, it affects us. Okay? Because I do believe Earth was the balance point. Animals moving waters, sharks moving waters. This doesn't happen. And yes, we can put it down to temperature and carry on going forward. Or we can say, nah, something's evolving. Okay? Bees dying out. We all know we need bees, guys. Basic stuff, this. Bees. Killer hornets. Birds going crazy. Clouds doing funny things. Thunderstorms. You need to look at the bigger picture. Everything, because it's all come from here. It's all inside here. And it's all linked. Every single thing is linked. Okay? Simple science says so. Simple science says this is the start point. Whatever's come from this point is linked. So, all these crazy things are going off. And a lot of them, see, I'm not that religious, but a lot of them, they've been mentioned in religions, and we've been forewarned about these things. Okay? A lot of them you don't need to be religious. You just look and think, that's not normal. What is normal? Nobody knows, do they? So, yeah, we're just carrying on and we're ploughing forward, and all these crazy things are happening. At some point, guys, we need to step up as a peaceful protest, basically, all together, and step up and say, listen, what's going off up top, because it's not working. It's not working. I do predict in the next few years we're going to see some waves. And I'm not talking like these waves what you've seen. I'm talking waves coming in. We're going to see floods. I've said it before in one of my earlier videos when it was coming out. We are going to see stars pop. We're going to see celebrities pop. Okay? Because that's how it works. It's evolution, guys. You've got to imagine. Imagination is key. Now, all the great minds keep telling us about this imagination. I never lost my imagination. You've still got your imaginations. Where's the problem? Well, the problem is, when this splits, okay, all these fights keep splitting, okay? What happens over a long time, it starts going the other way. We only get one person's point of view, and they fight, and you become one. They fight, and you become one. And over time, a lot of time, yeah, you might split off again, but ultimately, they fight. And you always end up with one person's imagination at the end. Okay? And there's a few top runners, we can see them. Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, President Trump, Boris Johnson. Sorry mate, you're not made cut, because nah, you haven't got the imagination, I'll be honest with you. But you see where I'm going, it all comes to an end. Everything does. And we've seen it happen in the past, I keep saying it. We've seen these extinctions happen, guys. And all we have to do is realise as a whole. Now, because of the hierarchy system, because of this system we've got in place, where we only ever listen to the top guy, Yeah. And yes, we can say we're being heard, but we're not being heard. None of our voices are being heard because ultimately only the guys at the top are the ones who make the decisions. Okay? Slowly and slowly they are stripping us rights away. And everyone can see it. But everyone's arguing about it in different perspectives. Okay? They're not looking at the bigger picture. It's all about the bigger picture. We need to somehow find a way of getting a message to these guys, but not just the guy at top in our country. Each and every leader, okay, need the same message. Because if you can get them the same message, they come to an agreement that things are not being done right, we're going to sort it out, then us as people will happily stand behind them and do what we need to do to get this world back on track. But at the minute it's not happening because they're wanting control, they're wanting greed. It's alright, a big rat's just ran in my shed, you know. They're wanting control, they're wanting greed. These splits are, these hierarchies are happening at all levels, by the way. Yeah? And all these imaginations are in play. We need to sort it out. Nah. Listen, I do like a good, I don't know, release, a good chat. I do enjoy chatting to people, and now it's come out, and I've sussed it in my head. Not the same for everyone, but I'm enjoying talking to people more, because I'm learning every single day. I'm learning how the imagination works and what power the imagination has got. Okay. If it's aliens, guys, talk about it. Don't try and force it out because you know it's true. Just talk about it. If it's God, talk about it. Jesus, talk about it. Because you've got to imagine these splits have been happening a long time. Okay, so because there's always a fight for the top over a long time, whoever's down here has been put into a category over a long time. You've got to imagine it doesn't happen. Sometimes it happens fast, but it's not. It happens over time. Okay, these got put in a category. So if you've seen a guy walking through town centre holding a sign, "The Lord our Saviour's coming," you'd be like, you're a nutcase, mate. I would, you would, we all would, let's be honest. But in reality, he is just a person who's come down a path at the same rate of us all. So we've all come down this path, so he might actually know something we don't. It's that simple. Okay? It happens everywhere. Same with medication. Over time, you get put into groups. Once you're in these groups, you're in your group, and that's it. It's not about groups, because there can only be one group, and that's us all. Yeah, there's been a lot of bad been done, and they're not going to get away with it, I can assure you that now, because simple evolution says they don't get away with it, because the dinosaurs thought they were going to get away with it. Wallop. They got walloped at that. It's that simple. These ancient civilizations, they found them big cities. The Mayans, who were around at the same time as Jesus, because this is another misconception about Jesus. You mention Jesus and people just automatically think God. Okay, God's son. No, Jesus was 2,000 years ago. Egyptians were 5,000 years ago, and they were men, so how did... No chance. Just, he was a king. That was it. Royal blood. He did something big. Well, I'm not bothered. And what I'm saying is, you need to always try and understand that, yes, you're right because you've come down your path. Somebody else is right because they've come down their path. And if they're obviously doing wrong, then they're knobs, aren't they? Let's be honest. But you've got to be a bit open-minded to everything. Anyway, that's enough of me moaning today. 10 minutes nearly. Have a great day. Don't overthink it, guys, because it's not about that. It's about keeping it simple. They've all said it. All the greats are telling you, simple, simple, simple. But we're always trying to outdo people. Or it's nature. Okay, somebody says something, we take it in, we process it, we imagine, we outdo, because there's always that constant strive. That's not their way. It's not the way at all. The way is just to simplify it all and accept they were great men. They were great men and women, and they've told us and told us and told us, and we just keep ignoring them. Have a great day. Keep smiling.